Hi everyone, hope that you are well. Today I want to show you how you can create your own space in Dialux by choosing the room planning options, as you can see it here. So we just click on it, and in a couple of moments we will see a new layout. So here we have a space. It's set up as standard office, but of course you have here, let's choose based on your application. You can have a different room space. I will just go storage rack areas, and also we have a subcategory like application, um, red face, and then we have to define the length, width, and height, and the wall thickness. So let's put here 35 meters. We put a width of 10 meters and a height of, let's say, 8 meters. And then after we introduce all the data requested in this layout, we just give OK, and room planning will be automatically created in Dialux and will be displayed in the following window. So you have a 2D view of the space which we create, and we have a 3D view of the space. So this is the first step in let's say creating your own space by choosing the room planning options. And today we'll go through how we can define the space type, and as well personalize your space. What it means by personalize is defining the workplace, adding the furniture, and the last is choosing the luminaire based on the application type, which we already choose in the beginning of the room planning options. So let's rename the space. We can, the first thing we can say storage. So then all the name will be displayed as well here. And then when we move to the room, I will say the important thing it's you just click on it, and then we have the room, say storage 1, and then we have a second is the work plan. So here if we want the height to be 0.8, for example, it will be calculated when we introduce the luminaires. Then the value of the lighting parameters as lux level illuminance will be calculated on 0.8. For example, if I want to have the light level calculated on the floor level, you can introduce 0.0, for example. And then everything has been saved. If you want to change maintenance factor, for example, from 0.8 to another value, you can just introduce it here and change it as well. If you want a detailed maintenance, you can click on the detail, and then you can fill easily here inspection interval, ambient conditions, based on the information that you have on that specific application. So here we will let it like that. If you want to edit, you have also this option as we define it in the beginning. The room planning options, we can see here the space and application, and based on the space and application we get the illuminance maintenance values, like visual text is 200 lux, rounded background, and the uniformity as well, glare limitation, use times, and yeah, so on. And everything can be editable. So it's, if you have more information, feel free to personalize, as I mentioned early, your space. I will not change anything, so I will go with a standard definition of the space and application. So I will move forward to the next part. For example, when you want to add windows and as well doors, let's presume that we have windows on this. You can select the type of window, so based on the dimension, let's choose this one, and then we just need to go on the storage, and yeah, we need to position this one. Okay. Now we have it here. So you go to draw new building opening, and then we can see the window on the 3D. And I think we can edit as well. So if you want the height of 2.5, width of, let's say, 6 meters, we can do this easily. And let's add more windows, and you can just we can see the length, so we can go very easily here, or should be also drop or we can, once it was defined, we can copy, and then we just define the windows, and again we can see them in the 3D view. Similar we can do also with the doors. We can add the function door. Here we have a standard definition, and if we want to add, let's say we add a door on this side, let's say 1 meter. Here we'll place 1 meter, of course. So we have 1 meter per 2. Then we have also the door here. Add it. So that's, let's say, very easy how you can. We can have a double door, for example, being a big space. Only we need to rotate it now. Yeah, so these are, let's say, a little bit of how you can personalize by the space inside. If we next step is to go to the furniture, and here we can select what we want to add inside of this space. And here you have a catalog as well, where we can see all the furniture elements. Being a storage, of course, I'll say we need shelves, so you put the shelf in, and then it's very easy that we can change here the size of the first. I can say let's scale it. I want to have it from one side to another, so I'll go on the length, and let's say like this, even more. So you can see now in 3D view how it looks, and now I just want to modify the height. Let's say 7 meters. So this is the new shelf. And of course, this is just an example. If you want to copy the shelf, you just copy. If you want to, yeah, sorry, it was outside. So if you copy outside of your room, it will not be saved. You need all the time to be inside of the, let's say, workspace. And here we have the three, which is the view, the three shelves. Let's say this is just an example. Of course, you can move as you want, please, as you want. You can close it to near the wall, and then if you have a distance between two shelves, you can easily measure that distance. You have this tape, so if you have 3 meters, then you just measure and add it to the 3 meters. You have this tape measure, so that's easy. How you can realize it. And yeah, next step, yeah, just if you want to use material catalog, let's say for the floor, for the and the walls, and as well for the windows, you can use this material. And then, for example, I want to have this floor, for example, I'll just minimize, and then I will just drag and drop. Of course, it's a floor, but you can, and now I just make an example. You can add it also on the wall. And if you want, let's say, let's choose ceiling panels. We choose this one. Then, of course, you change. You have a different ceiling, and let's choose something also for the walls. I'll go for the texture. As I said, here you can put on the door, so we can work with this one. Let's use this one for the